What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Ryan Pineda Show, where we talk all things money, real estate, and entrepreneurship. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about the secret to actually obtaining work-life balance. I've heard a lot of different theories and different studies on what it takes to actually achieve work-life balance. And I'll tell you, I advise a lot of entrepreneurs, and most of them have not figured it out. Entrepreneurs have this brain to always be working, to always be thinking, and I know that because that's how I think. I have to force myself to stop working. And even if you're not an entrepreneur and you work at a job and a career that you really value, you probably want to keep working while you're at home, to advance your career, push your family forward. I get it. But the thing that I have found is when I'm more balanced, I actually succeed in all aspects of life. I'm better at my career, I make more money, my family's happier. But when I'm overboard in any area, it doesn't end well. If I'm only working and I'm neglecting my family, we have issues. If I'm strictly just with my family and I'm not working at all on my business and just spending all this time over here, my business starts to suffer. And that's okay in the short term, but if you do that in the long term, obviously you might have a business that doesn't exist. So even though it's good to always focus on family, it can also be a bad thing. You gotta have this balance. So what's the actual secret to obtaining work-life balance? I'll tell you, it's one thing. Are you guys ready for it? The one secret to work-life balance is scheduling. You will not achieve work-life balance naturally, because you're naturally gonna do whatever it is you like doing the most. If you enjoy working the most, you're gonna naturally do that. If you don't wanna work because you don't like your job and you just wanna hang out and chill, you're naturally gonna do that. So do not believe that you are just naturally gifted enough to have balance and to keep everything the way it should be. You have to schedule it. So even if you agree with me, you might be saying,
Ryan, okay, I'm gonna schedule it. What the heck am I supposed to schedule?
and I've come up with an acronym that maybe you've heard me talk about on other videos before, but that acronym is called RAISE. And for me, as long as I'm hitting RAISE daily, I am going to be balanced. So here's what RAISE stands for: relationships, assets, intellect, spirit, exercise. If I can hit all 5 of those things every single day, I'm gonna achieve balance. Just going down the list, obviously with relationships, that would be your family, that would be your friends, that would be your parents, whatever it may be. Assets would be your business, your job, things that make you money. I would be intellect, that would be self-improvement, self-development. What are you doing to get better? S would be spirit. How are you serving God? Are you spending time with God? And E would be exercise. Are you getting your workout in? Are you eating right? Are you treating your body the way it needs to be treated? You gotta do all 5 of those things or you are not gonna be balanced. And so it starts with scheduling your day to make sure that you fit all 5 of those things in. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of my typical day and how I structure it so I hit all 5 of those. You guys are free to copy it. You guys are free to tweak it however you want, but this is what I have found works for me and what I like to do. So every morning I wake up around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. The very first thing I like to do is hit the S, spirit. I wanna spend time with God the very first thing I do. I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna read my Bible, I'm gonna journal, and I just wanna spend that time with God. And look, I'm not here to get religious on my channel, but when you're talking work-life balance, you cannot leave God out of the equation. I don't care what your beliefs are, if you do not believe in God, you are going to feel a void. And if you disagree or it offends you, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. So for me, I like to do that first and foremost. It prepares me for the day, it gets me feeling good, and it just sets the tone. I love it. And in my life, it's the most important thing to me, so that's the very first I want to do. After I'm done with my time with God, I go and exercise. I'll go to the gym, get an hour workout in, get a good sweat, feel good, get my endorphins going, and it's awesome. I know a lot of people who say they like to work out at night. I am not one of those people. After I've worked the whole day, the last thing I want to do is go work out. And also to me, I feel like I lose the benefits of my workout. If I work out in the morning, it energizes me throughout the day. If I don't work out in the morning, I feel a little groggy, I feel a little sluggish. So it energizes me to get that out of the way in the morning. After I come home from the gym, eat some breakfast, then I head out to the office. Typically, I get to the office around 10 to 10:30. Now, what I do that day at the office is totally up to me. I typically already have my schedule set. I've got my meetings, I got my things I gotta do, and I only allow myself to stay at the office until 5 o'clock. And this is where entrepreneurs fail. They just like to continue working with no stop in sight. And so if you let an entrepreneur have no time limit, they're just gonna keep working. They're crazy. I'm the same way. So I give myself a dead stop at 5. And you know what's funny is I accomplish quite a bit by giving myself a time limit. If I knew I had a long period of time to get something done, I would just stretch it out because I know I have a lot of time. But when I know I'm on the clock, I get things done quick. I don't waste any time. And so I give myself till 5 o'clock every single day to work on my business, to work on my assets, and get as much done as possible. And whatever I can get done that workday, that's it for assets. When I go home, I want to be done with assets. Once I leave the office, now it's time to focus on our relationships. So from about 5 to 8 p.m., that is family time. We're gonna eat dinner together, gonna hang out with my kids, hang out with my wife, put the kiddos to sleep, and just enjoy time as a family. And I'll be honest with you guys, ideally, I should be putting my phone away during that time so they have my full attention. It does not happen, and it's something I'm working on, but I would highly suggest to you guys, do it. If you can find a way to get rid of your phone, do it. Now that's a typical weekday. From 5 to 8, we're hanging out. On weekends, they have my full attention. Saturday and Sunday, I don't work. I'm hanging out with the family all day. And that's worked out great for us. We love being able to spend time together on the weekends and at night. The last part of raise that I hit is Intellect. Once we put the kids to sleep, now I'm gonna work on myself. I have a goal this year to read 1 book per week, 52 books in the year, pretty much right on pace. So if you guys have any good book recommendations, definitely comment below. But that's how I like to work on my self-development. Another way I do it is by watching YouTube videos. However I can learn and get better at my craft or increase my knowledge, I wanna do that. And for me, even consuming social media at that time before bed is something I like to do. It gives me some time to enjoy myself, but also I study social media. I'm weird like that. I like to see what people are doing, what's trending, what's getting likes, what's getting views. That helps me decide what people like to watch. So it is helping me get better. That's what almost every day looks like for me. I hit all 5 aspects of raise. I'm feeling good, I'm happy, I'm balanced, we're making money, I'm spending time with my family, spending time with God, my health is good. I know that if I do all those things every day, I'm gonna be where I wanna be. If I neglect any of those things, I am not gonna be where I wanna be. And they're all very important. If I neglect my family, that's not good. If I neglect work, that's not good. If I'm not improving every day, that's not good. If I neglect God, that's really not good. But I'm not taking care of my body and my health, that's also really bad. So take all 5 of those aspects very seriously. Some of you guys might be saying, Ryan, what do you do to just enjoy time to yourself? Why do you always have to be working on yourself and getting better? And to be honest, that's just what I enjoy doing. If I'm gonna watch a movie or go on vacation, those are all things I can do with my family and enjoy it. If I'm gonna work out, why can't I bring my wife with me and we enjoy it together? I'm hitting both aspects. At work, we're making money, we're doing things, but I have so many people that work at the office and we have a blast doing it. I honestly feel like we're hitting multiple parts of raise in everything that I do, which is amazing. I love it. So following this formula has made me who I am. It's allowed me to feel balanced, it's allowed me to grow, it's allowed me to maintain relationships, and I would highly suggest that you try it out as well. Try it out for 30 days. Do my exact plan, or maybe tweak it a little bit to fit your schedule and the things you like to do. But do not naturally think that you're gonna achieve balance. You won't. You have to schedule it into your day. You schedule it into your day and you make it purposeful and you prioritize it, I can promise you, your life is gonna start changing. But that's my secret, guys. I appreciate you for watching this video. Do me a big favor, go hit that like button. If you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the socials. And go watch some of my other videos. I appreciate you guys. Take care.